And in the space of only a couple of days, the amount of seats left went from 7 to 3 to 1. Hey there folks, welcome to this video, and here I'm going to be talking about news in the world of Formula 1, which is that Williams have confirmed their lineup, and it will be Alex Albon return to F1 with the Grove team, alongside Nicholas Latifi, which I think is going to be an excellent kind of proposition. Just look at the article right now on F1.com, which is saying that he's been picked because of his experience and because of his kind of talent as well. And at the same time, Latifi has been maintained because of his consistent improvements up and up the grid. And Jos Capito said, "It is fantastic to be able to confirm our driver lineup for 2022. I'm delighted to be welcoming Alex to the team, along with confirming our continued relationship with Nicholas into next year. We are extremely excited by our new lineup, with both drivers bringing a great blend of youth and experience who will not only be a great fit for the team, but also take the team up the next step in our journey. Alex is one of the most exciting young talents in motorsport, yet comes with a large amount of F1 experience from his time at Red Bull. His multiple podium finishes highlight his speed as a driver, and we know he will immediately feel at home with the team at Grove. Nicholas, meanwhile, has consistently impressed us over the past 3 years with his hard work, diligence, and positive attitude. He has continued to develop throughout his time as Williams and has grown into an impressive F1 driver, as seen by his point-scoring finishes this season. We're now looking forward to continuing to build on our positive momentum as a team and finishing this season as strongly as possible before turning our attention to 2022. I'm going to say this is going to be brilliant. Yeah, this is going to be just absolutely brilliant. I'm looking forward to seeing how this lineup will go, and with Jos Capito at the helm, you know that he's seen something excellent in Albon to be able to make that decision. And this is one of the things. So many people underestimate the impact that having someone like Capito in the team makes. But he's bringing in technical folks from his time at VW Motorsport. Some of whom have got experience that goes back to Peugeot when they were in F1 in the late 90s. Sure that these are teams that dominated the WRC, but it still carries across a lot to F1, especially because a lot of the team at Grove still remains consistent. It's just the upper management that has been completely overhauled. And Capito has got F1 experience as well. Him taking over McLaren in the post-Project 4 era of Ron Dennis put McLaren on a framework that, even in his brief time in the team, and his brief time with McLaren overall, before being placed on gardening leave, meant that McLaren, now under the leadership of Zak Brown, has been able to enact Capito's plans and get to where they are now. And if he does the same for Williams and is able to see it through, this could be brilliant. And I do believe they've made a very solid choice, and I do believe that Williams are going to make a step up next year with the new regulations, because they've built a team around themselves who will be able to make the most of the budget that they have. And it's going to be a lot like what Racing Point was, what Aston Martin kind of is now. But with Racing Point, when it was back towards more of its Force India days, it was very much more of a cash-strapped team. And they were able to make one of the smallest budgets in the grid, put themselves right up towards the front of the midfield. And I think that's what Williams are going to do. And that is just fantastic. I am really looking forward to seeing how this is going to work out. But it means there's only one seat left. Alfa Romeo. And who's going to go into that? Well, current rumours are saying there's going to be Guan Yu Zhou. Supposedly, Zhou will be bringing in funding from his sponsors to the tune of something like $30 million. But that is not necessarily confirmed. All we know is Giovinazzi is, well, still in contention, but at the same time, Ferrari's got a couple of juniors that could be arguably in contention. Schwartzman, Ilott, for example. And at the same time, Sauber themselves have their own junior in Thierry Pourchaire. But then there's also the other question about what's about to happen with Sauber, because there are now also rumours that were started a while ago when Michael Andretti said he was looking at picking up an F1 team, that the Sauber Motorsports Group will be purchased by Andretti. And that would be fascinating, because you'd have Andretti. This would be fascinating just for the kind of Andretti United relationship, because United Autosports was Zak Brown as honed his craft to be able to develop McLaren, and Andretti United have worked together on a lot of things. But now you're also going to have McLaren. You have McLaren and Andretti competing in IndyCar. You have McLaren and Andretti competing in Extreme E, and there's a chance that we might have them competing in F1. It's a properly exciting time to be an F1 fan, especially with these new regs coming in. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about this lineup, and what do you think will happen for 2022 with the final seat? Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.